Yeah, what's up? We about to do this. Got a new one. Do what you call it, Road to Glory, or whatever you want to call it. The angriest little dog in the background. Stitch! There's an angry little dog in the background for no reason. What's up, boy? What's your angry about? What's up? Ooh. Gotta be number one. Or would they let me rank up if I go to a big school like mine? Where goes someone wrong get recognized? There, I would get recognized. Sorry. Jordan's gonna be like, yep, there we go, I'm wide receiver one, I'll take it. Go for a minute. Yeah, if I make a name for myself, it'll be better to the brand increase, because that's what we needed. I don't like grow all this other stuff. Bro, I'm getting all these damn, like, fucking, imagine you get text, bro, and it's like the little life tips you get in a game. Like, your coach just be texting you that. Dumbass, you just barking and bark. You don't even know what they barking at. Listen to this goofy, y'all. Stitch. What you doing, bro? $81 is crazy. That is the gayest number I could have had. I tried to get that angle on him. And this is a decent college, I feel like, too. Oh, I wouldn't let me get it off the deflect. Do our weekly, dude. The weekly agenda stuff is so annoying. I got one in the I don't care about it.
Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I'm 85, I thought it was 81. Yeah, damn, why was it showing some random?
They'll start this drive with a pass.
You serious?
Caught over the middle. It's Lachey.
Yeah, I can talk about that.
Job of coverage by that defense, just a short
Well, first snap could have been a completion.
On second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The play action fake. Going for it all.
Dude, you had to throw just a little bit higher. How are you a quarterback?
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Go out.
From the gun, wants
sure
to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. The give is to Williams. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west.
Yeah, Teddy.
Playing against this offense and their running game.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up.
You scored 2 touchdowns and haven't let me see the field.
Exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great.
Since that first drive.
Stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll throw it on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Bro, this motherfucker's just growling. He don't even know what he's growling at. He just want to fit in.
Be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
If you could pull it off. Well, that's what we pulled it off.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Ooh, nice catch.
the 35.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up.
I'm gonna catch a tutty, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialed
Trying to break that
up.
angle there.
These
I was like,
guys
that's
offensively
something.
have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
boy.
just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
My guy just enjoys blocking. It seems like he's just throwing people. Never seen no man on this planet so eager to just throw a man to the ground.
One less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Smith.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incomplete?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete.
It was always on target like 1 second, the next second it wasn't. I'm so confused.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off play action. Feeling some heat. And that one's way too far from
Bro,
everybody.
I was ready for that.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And after the interception,
I don't know which one of us he was throwing it to.
Defense has set its offense up for business.
I know he was throwing it to
A lot
us.
of quarterbacks have so much confidence.
I saw the ball get snagged last second. Well, there's 2 guys on 2 guys, so it's kind of, we were all pretty much covered
Iowa
there.
has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was promising for a while. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
To the air, it's McNamara.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Caught it in between
And the
2 people.
beatdown has ensued.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise.
Oh, I just dusted them.
Crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field. This kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
That's the most perfect catch I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Guess I'm even bragging, bro. I thought I was about to get hit. I didn't think I was about to catch
Iowa
that.
has the ball back on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect?
See, if y'all was named Slick Rick, I would've. Yeah, I would've accepted it. I wouldn't have hit you with the no thanks. Y'all ain't like that, so. Do better, I guess. I don't know what to tell. Local, I don't care about local hero. Oh, it's the tractors they're barking at. I'll start moving hay sometime here pretty soon.
When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Looking for a productive play on first down. The run from the shotgun. They opened the lane and he hit it again.
My own guy.
To the 33.
Do I get a tackle for that? Hello, chat. Damn.
Iowa things and won a close one.
Man, they do that so often in this series. They just find a way, even if they're trailing, to win the ball game. And Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to
Dimed
get
it right to his head.
and knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's McNamara. Fires to the big fella. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the foot.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I know it's...
Here comes the offense on first down. Off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Dude, just kept it on the sideline there. What happened?
Connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Let's just go deep here and hope that.
He's going to pass on second down. Gets
I
it
think they
out
could have had
quickly.
him.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short game.
They would just let help him so faster than any of these corners.
Long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Just gonna get a first down, they take me out.
Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Man.
He'll just keep slinging it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
That was open there for a minute.
They just gashed the
Once you
defense
wonder
on
why
that
it's
one, and
going.
it got it down to the 23.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup.
They got my crap absolutely just rolled on that play, but
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's
you got
McNamara.
that. You got that.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so
He got highlighted for that throw.
so
Really?
it's okay for him to
Not
make
me beating
catches,
my
just gotta
coverage.
get him to
Him.
the ground quickly.
Bro, I would hate being wide receiver, make a big ass play, and they're like, quarterback, dude. And we got a good quarterback.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
You playing it?
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it on the outside, it's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He makes the connection. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Quickly to the tight end. And that defense doesn't
our line
allow
would
a
hold for
cutback,
like
and
5
they
seconds.
get
I
him
would have a
out of bounds
touchdown.
after a short gain.
I can guarantee y'all that. That is a certified. You can like take that to the bank, have them fact check it. I think it's legit about that statement, bro. And guess what they're not gonna do? Oh, my legs hurt. I hurt my leg.
First down for this offense. This guy can throw it. He's knocked down in the backfield.
I was open there.
Swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Because as soon as I beat my first man,
Line getting 7
it
seconds.
was like a 3-second window. We could have dropped it in there. What's my matchup here? Am I blocking?
Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's McNamara.
I have that. I have that.
Unloads it
Boom.
downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Really nice time on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, Daniel, but they can't go too fast.
He's able to get the guy off from behind him, take him off by a few seconds, keep him in front of him down. Ooh, okay. Okay. There's no safeties, watch this.
Off the play fake on first down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of...
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their lungs. Figuratively speaking.
If this new one can subscribe. Okay. Oh my god, it did it! Subscribe like the penguin, get us to $500 million. If this new one can subscribe, so can you. Alright, Krampus. Okay. Oh my god, it did it! Subscribe like the penguin, get us to $500 million. If this new one can subscribe, so can you. Alright, Krampus. Okay. Oh my god, it did it! Subscribe like the penguin, get us to $500 million. If this new one can subscribe.
Glow up and be nice before school. Be the prettiest girl at your school. You think I did to make me pretty? Let me show you how to go from ugly to pretty. If you're gonna have
Just don't be ugly, man. It ain't that hard. Sounds like hella skill issues right there. Damn. Does your wide receiver one get more reps this game, hopefully?
Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
What was that throw?
Never had a chance. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver look up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's McNamara. And he'll make the grab along the sideline.
Yeah, I'm saying that's why he's throwing it to me.
Passing game very effective on second down. What on third? Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got.
Ooh, I will burn this guy. I just don't know where these two safeties are going.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball.
Iowa has the ball back on
No,
offense.
they can run the
That
ball
last
on
drive
them.
really productive, David. Wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown.
No, you got
Everything
right under me.
working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touch.
You got right under me. You really pulled me out of the game because I got PI'd.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know how
After
one
the
of us can catch
incompletion,
that.
it's second
Bounced
down.
off his helmet.
Trying play
Something
action.
where my route looked like fucking just
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Finds a man on the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's all about critical.
I knew I had to make him try to go for the actual marker, and I just had to try to catch it before it went down.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Actually, if you can get your coverage to
It's
actually.
McNamara. And they get the sack just
Sorry.
like that.
Oh, he was.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the.
So I'm saying, man, you just gotta trust me. That hard.
First down here for the offense.
I'm like our secret weapon,
He's
dude.
looking to throw it.
What? Who was that
He
too?
got a hand in there.
Who
knocks
was
it
that
away
too?
incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell that he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers was good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to
What a
get
break
back in
attack.
the rhythm they were in last week.
Oh, I dropped the ball too.
The
Oh,
offense
that's it.
set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Right on the money to the outside.
Lost yards after the catch. We don't always get that achievement. I don't use yards. Lose yards after the catch.
Making a play like that to open the drive can
Just
really
every time,
get
watch
the
this,
momentum going. First down from the 43. Gonna let it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Hawkeyes want to pick
We
up
just
the tempo.
sprint all the way across the field.
That was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense.
Oh, I was hoping he could turn around in time.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
What a great job.
They're a perfect 2 for 2.
I wanna play
on third
DB.
down on this drive.
I already played
They need
quarterback.
8 to move the chains again. The short hands, it's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Iowa!
Obviously, lost yards after the catch. I ran it in.
They found that 6 points waiting on him.
I don't understand that.
More onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Iowa has it back
Run
on
at every
offense,
single
hoping
team in
to
the
ride
nation
the
right now.
wave to the end zone. That last drive, an
watch this.
absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. The back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's McNamara. Just a
Excuse me?
bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And guys, they really
I
need
had
to
it,
take
then he just, like,
advantage of this
quit
field
going for it.
position on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a
Excuse,
chunk
what?
play.
What was?
Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And he will score! Touchdown, Hawkeye! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshake.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Iowa! And the pummeling has started.
Just like that,
No
so.
step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Salt interwove, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left.
And the pressure was all over him.
No stress and the pressure.
The defense just simply
Excuse me. Oh, is he good? Yo, who's starting as your quarterback?
Down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Can I look over at the quarterback? Okay, it's still throw. Good.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had... Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely dominating performance.
Fucking.
You got to give the coaching staff a
It's
ton of
awful to say
credit. They
defense,
obviously had
but-
their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening.
You lock me
kick.
down or
All
something,
three
but you
phases
can't be
we
letting
saw
that happen.
Just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's...
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy, you know that be my thing. I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy. I be popping bottles. I was in the looking head.
Sophie Rain is going viral and leaving people shocked for a very interesting reason. So just a few days ago, someone decided to do a deep dive on the background of Sophie Rain, and they ended up finding out Sophie Rain's real name, but also her real age. They then posted a TikTok about it, also featuring old pictures of Sophie Rain from her childhood.
Which that's weird as shit.
This viral video they wrote when she could have been 23-year-old Isabella Blair, but she chose to be 20-year-old Sophie Rain instead. Of course, this was the first video that someone made exposing this, but now people have heard the information and are making videos of their own. And now, Sophie Rain's profile here on TikTok, it's gotten to the point that people are actually mentioning this in the comments of her TikTok videos. People are basically just finding any way to say Sophie Rain's real name, like
Big Ten Player of the Week was me. Wow. I'll take that. Thank you. Why is there a pig? What's up with college rivalry bullshit is this? Why is there a pig with a carpet on it? Or what in the college rivalry bullshit? Bro, check this out. This is a college rivalry. This is all it tells me is there's a pig. I'm gonna check on my health actually. That should be good. I have 6. I'm gonna upgrade my speed. Take 12. Shit. Oh, my hands were already pretty good. My friend said it looks like an armadillo. Hold on, I gotta show him something. Yeah, but it's got that damn, that tail, like a fucking pig. And why does it have a scarf on it? Damn, that tail, like a fucking pig. And why does it have a scarf on it? Oh no, no practice. See. I'm playing on all Madden, or not all Madden, like I think it's like,
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game changer.
Oh, there's buttons involved now. It's not just one button anymore.
Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Oh, my parallel. Dude, I got slammed.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
I didn't lose yards after the catch. I fell forward.
Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And if
That's
incomplete, but that could have been disastrous.
I was trying to do that, so I had to just press up on him.
Second and 10.
I didn't care about catching yards as long as they don't get it.
The play action fake. that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this
There's
defense.
not allowed to be a good play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Oh, I can make it a good day.
Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes
That's the
have
biggest
this
hit of my career,
offense
but-
rolling. Wants to throw on first down. He
Why
spins
there?
that thing
Why
down
there?
the middle.
Why there?
And he hauls it in inside the 30. They've
You
got
waited
the
till like I was gonna take like
defense
5
reeling
hits
right
to
now
throw
with
it.
that big play to the 29.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often.
I'm good, bro. I ain't hurt.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McNamara. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still
You're
some
real quick,
ground
that way,
to
let's
cover
go.
to pick up that 1st down.
You're gonna try to get
Keeps it on
inside.
the bootleg,
Go inside.
looking to throw.
Bitch.
He took a shot at the end zone and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
Beat
But
him
they
to the
look
inside.
pick
It's
up
not
this
the guy who's
conversion
holding
and go to
inside.
work with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again.
Who the hell are we going to?
Pulls
Oh my,
it
did
in
he?
the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone,
Yeah.
guys, in this rivalry
Cool.
matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score?
I should transfer
Iowa
after
has
this
it
year.
back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Jesse
I'll
looking to take
burn
it
this
down
little
the
man.
field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense.
Don't I have any drops today?
This offense has a 2nd down play.
Can I just like just burn him straight?
He's
Yeah.
looking to
See,
throw.
look how good this guy is at locking me
Moves
down.
to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. That is exactly
I'm running
what
corners,
you're
which you're
looking
doing
for
too
when
much.
you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
How about that linebacker seeing the ball get?
I don't know what I was doing. I just thought I wanted to do it.
Iowa has the ball back.
I'm gonna
on
try it
offense.
again because why not?
Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixed.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
I mean, it's not
Oh,
good.
looks as if the
That's not good.
defense got it.
That's not good.
Touchdown,
We're gonna do it again,
Minnesota. Don't just get the ball.
I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I like this play.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
We need to make it work. No, why am I motion? That's the whole plan.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it.
And you're a senior? Yeah, you're not going to the NFL, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sight.
I might as well have quit in high school.
Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted.
Fucking wanna be
Bringing
there.
it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game. And
Take note that low that when I
don't know if
signal it
that's
for
gotta
me,
keep his
throw it.
hands
I don't know how far he was that direction either.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game,
No,
3rd
fuck
quarter
finish.
here, 2nd and
I'm
10.
square, I already know that. No. Does he not know who I
Quarterback
am?
checking off. To the air, it's McNamara. Gets it out
I
fast.
tripped.
Oh, man, he goes down, and he's
I
going
lost
to
right that
lose
time.
yardage on that one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. With the
Not bringing no
catch, it's
heat.
Smith.
Not
He's
bringing
got
no heat.
first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I will beat the
Here's this
heat.
offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just missed his man, gave him
Not just
a
missed it. I
little
dived the
time.
other way. I did not want
The
connection
incompletion
with the
brings
ball.
us to 2nd and 10.
We gonna fight up here.
Off play action. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. On target over the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard
Oh no, that
line.
could make you look like a child here, sir.
It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense...
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Got fucking
Really nice
folded
3rd
there.
down sub-defense there.
Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's McNamara. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They want that clock to run. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
These situations...
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They got
Yeah, we gotta
nothing
throw
on the
some plays
last
here.
play. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man in the middle.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds
I didn't even see where that
left.
was going. I was like
I'll be honest,
trying to figure it out, and I saw it in the corner of my
these guys had
screen.
offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too
Got copyrighted by
It's
YouTube
hard to
again.
rein in your emotions, but they did.
Live
They
stream
kept
from
it in
last night.
check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wait, can y'all not hear me on the stream? Hold up. Y'all can hear me. I Red did stream yesterday. Apparently y'all can't hear me. Yep. Let's see how bad I can get hurt as a football player. I'm not gonna lie, that's what this whole career is. Hurry injury, we will end the stream. So it's gonna go. This man will never be okay again in his life. I'm slowly turning to Shane through these head injuries and whatnot. I'm gonna be upgraded. Activate it, excuse me. Like that down. I'm gonna check the stream. See if I can hear some audio in the background. Right quick. Bet. Hell yeah, that's what I was saying. I better be upgraded.
Few places are
This about to be fun. Ohio State. Dude, I played cornerback for them last night. No, I don't want to play them. The defense was just absurd.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and
Alright, so this guy's a superstar, of course. He got a superstar covering me.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I got something like, why am I motioning?
At their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's McNamara. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Complete in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Oh, he drops the football.
Yeah, he probably had a concussion.
The gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense good?
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Ohio State 14, Iowa 0.
No, it's a quarterback
now the
below
challenge
it.
here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Can you go to the outside here?
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Back to the misconnection and 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a pickup with 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice completion.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Nifty little dance step. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the catch. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have...
has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage?
And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to the coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent.
Then we gotta go and score.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Before the half. I don't want to go into halftime.
It's McNamara. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give is to Williams. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
They're not when you play it now.
Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Oh, you look stupid.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarter.
I'm gonna check out franchising this shit anyway. I figure out which one would be franchise mode, like for you to play as a coach.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal
Yeah, home
Texas
game.
Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em.
What's up,
Today,
man?
we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. On first down, here comes this offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Comes out throwing on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He wants to throw here on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right.
Good play.
He's got an open man. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking to throw it again. Getting some heat.
Oh,
Slides
damn.
away.
Okay.
And this
Go for
looks
first one,
to
just need to
go
run.
down. He goes. A huge loss on that play. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his
Can I try out
progressions,
my
and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer and getting this.
He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence.
Yeah, because it's only 1 foot. I figured you would have had it if they're going to redo it.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's Branch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back and get some water and settle.
They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Good play.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say
Got your
ball
woman doing
control.
push-ups. Bro, that's crazy.
Play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
I've never once
He'll bring it out. It's
rated this team before.
rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
So, I'm about to see.
Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Ewers. I thought it was about being Manning or something.
Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown.
Dude, I fucking love the taunt you can do in this shit.
Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the
I was trying to get to my running back, but he ran right in front of me as soon as I pitched it. And my game said, nah, we ain't. If we let that happen. Oh, damn. Good play. Good ass play. Got a fucking angle on that shit.
Try to make the big play. He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off. Makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
They're lining up to boot it away.
Number 96, set to kick off Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job.
I don't know how good this quarterback is. I know he's better than the Manning kid. But I also don't know how good the Manning kid is in this game.
Getting knockbacks and limiting his carries.
Caught near the sticks. It's held. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up
Hey, he's
top and
decent,
pick
bro.
up a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short game.
I'm trying to get that shit out because I don't want to take a hit.
Pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs.
Oh, he was going to get blocked too. I didn't realize that. He was going to play coverage.
Get him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And boy, is he
I'll
close
try.
to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I just killed this child, but I'll try to get that first.
He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to
He'll
go get that
sacrifice
first
my
with his
fucking
legs, but
quarterback.
he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Back to throw. It's Ewers. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking.
God damn
He
it.
was open. He had
God
it,
damn
and he
it.
dropped it.
I was worried about it getting picked, dude. I was just, fuck, I was worried about getting there. I thought if I got it there, he had it.
Up deep in its own end on
Shit,
that
fuck
last
no.
play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They want to just keep
Let's
throwing
pick.
it.
God damn it.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Perfect,
And
though.
he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets
Hoping you get
interception.
arrogant, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping you try to truck me or something.
Yeah, and it's a
Big ass
nice job by
linebacker
these
coming downhill at you.
Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
God, you fucking kidding me.
Coverage and good use of the hands.
Why would you
to knock it
fucking
away.
deflect that shit?
I think the wide receiver needs
Bro,
to
his
do a
whole
better
body
job
was over
making
there.
it look like he's going deep. He never got
Yeah,
the
he could
quarterback
easily grab
back
that
time
shit.
to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got
I'll let
swatted
y'all
away.
fucking pay him, bro.
And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Going for the big play. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Looking for
Why
more
that
room.
corner so slow? Holy shit.
Touchdown, Longhorn! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, man. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense...
This kicking is so fucking weird in this game, dude.
You're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So they
He
got
gets
the
some new
touchdown as they
Madden
kick off.
meter, too, now.
Really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah,
After a
no,
solid effort on that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take
What
the
the
deep
fuck?
shot.
Where are my people at?
Wide open, he makes the catch.
I ain't doing shit today,
And
bro.
he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojan. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Texas offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration.
Fires
Good
into
fucking
traffic, intercepted. And they'll close
thing.
in
Yeah,
on
fucking
him
able to
after a
score,
good
get all 3
return on the
timeouts.
interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late as a result.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Yeah, here doesn't
And
fit.
it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. Inside the
I need my
30.
big, I need my, yeah,
They
but I need my big dudes
capitalized
to fucking hit
not
him.
only on the pick,
Need someone to
but
do
the
something.
Great return to give the
God
offense
damn.
tremendous field position.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little
Bro,
bit
why the
deep.
fuck don't pick
This
it?
is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them
Tell your
up.
mama didn't fucking
Beautiful
love you, bro.
scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And in the closing moments of the first half, oh, they're faking it.
So
He's
that's
looking
inside,
for a
okay,
man.
cool.
And the
There's
pass
that
is
side.
incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Off the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the tight end. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. The give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. He slings it deep to the left. Touchdown, Texas! And here they come, almost all the way back. Sometimes ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. Got a man, it's Hudson. Open space at the 25. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the offense is sending a very clear message. They didn't hit that play, but they've shown they've got the quarterback with the arm talent, and they've got the wide receivers with the speed. They are going to try and take shots and take the top off this defense. So if you're the secondary on defense, you know right now you're going to be in your back.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Here's the handoff. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's it, 5. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Makes his connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He fires it out to the right. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on second down. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back.
Goofy ass fucking player, bro.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find... And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it had... Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of time you forget about that small detail of securing the football. We gave it up, and thank goodness he didn't turn it in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Skips away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Longhorn! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and falls incomplete.
Throws toward the end zone.
What the fuck are we doing?
It's complete. Touchdown USC.
My man,
Got the lead in the final minute.
come off, man.
No
Man's
back
ran
for the
away.
quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't find his man in the end zone. The 2-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw. It's Ewers. They're bringing heat. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught on the outside. It's Blue. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Dynasty Mode. I'm Restate. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name.
We could
Teams
build a
with
team from
higher
the ground up, or
prestige will
take
be
it from
ready to
like
compete for the
3.
college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge. And now you'll choose where to start your. Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you?
Oh my
Acquiring
god, I
players,
get customized my
maximizing
coach.
player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed?
Hell, I guess I'm starting off. I could just be an offensive coordinator.
Congratulations, it's time to sign your first coaching contract.
I don't
Make
know
sure to
what
pay
the fuck I'm
attention to
doing.
the expectations of.
Hoping that's what I'm doing. I think I did the right thing. A lot of confusing words.
Welcome to the all-new recruiting system in EA Sports College Football 25. Our new recruiting system follows a 3-stage recruiting process. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they are there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. Selecting actions also helps to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player on the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interests that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, Stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host the recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
Give me a halfback. Hold on. Do I need a fullback too? I don't know how to do it when I'm doing transfer portal. Let's see. Who's this guy? The wide receiver I marked. Okay. Who's the quarterback I marked? Jenny, okay. Listen, buddy. How do I get you? Then for you, I'm gonna offer you a scholarship. Offer all y'all some scholarships. Just hand them out over here. You're gonna choose a fullback. You have them all picked out right here, right? So what else do I do? Just next week, and I'll see if I can do anything else recruiting them. We'll get us a quarterback. Let me just text this kid right quick. That's about. Submit? Why don't they lock? Hey, come on. Hello, memers. Hi. Hello, Reno.
Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. The Royals will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kansas offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where...
And the ball squirted out. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
1st down for this offense. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Caught. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Royals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Give to the single back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Cousins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. How about that catch? Diving grab along the left sideline. The Royals look to do some damage in the red zone. Now they'll run it to the right here. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Royals! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the air, it's Daniels. Buys a little time. Looking to scramble. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They get him down after he makes the catch. They've got him spread out on